Coming up on the Geeky Gals.
Okay, Ash.
What?
You know my least favorite character from Marvel?
Oh no, what?
Okay.
What?
Okay, I despise her. Like, with the strong passion. Okay, you ready? I'm trying to make this as anticlimactic as possible. Okay. Did you just say OMG? Okay.
No.
My least favorite is Morgan Stark. She is the worst.
Wow, strong passion.
Hey guys, it's Macey
And Ashlee.
and today we are doing is it just characters?
Yeah.
Alright, our favorite and least favorite characters in
Fandoms.
Yeah, in our fandom.
Sorry, that was really quiet.
So you won't just be getting one fandom today. You'll be getting
A bunch.
Wait, what? We never talked about which ones we're gonna do. Or we can do
Whatever.
Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, Harry Potter. Should we just keep it at that?
We need more.
I know, but I feel like if we go
We'll see. We'll do those, and then if we have any time left, then we'll do more.
like if we did I'm trying to if we did Hunger Games or something, I feel like not as much people.
Well, I don't care.
Stop.
We'll just see.
So, do you have any updates before we move on?
Yeah.
I know people don't like hearing those. Or anything.
Macey started the selection,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm so proud.
They're like, what's that? It's a book series for those of you who don't know. But I think it's pretty
Those
popular.
of you who don't know should start it, unless you're 7.
7?
Yeah.
Unless you're 2. If you can read the selection. I don't know. It's literally for 10-year-olds, I feel like.
Hey!
I'm just kidding. Okay, I didn't mean to say that. People are
Rude.
just okay, cool. Clicking on. They're are you calling me a 10? It's not what I meant.
What did you mean?
I meant I feel like it's meant for children. Because
You are a child.
no, children.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Me story being rad.
What? Sorry, I can't understand you.
Aha!
No, because you're I'm like,
I know, I can barely understand myself.
so why are you getting mad at me? Dude, stop. I don't awkward silence. It makes me cringe.
Sorry, my brain is everywhere today.
Same. Ditto!
I never met them.
Okay, I don't think I have any updates.
I don't have any updates.
I kind of want to talk about the Bad Batch, but we can save that for when we talk about Star Wars. So, are we done? Okay, we're just gonna move on into it, but before we do...
Sorry.
Sorry. But before we do, we're gonna have you listen to our amazing ad. Okay. So, which one should we do first?
Let's start with Marvel.
It's a good idea. So people don't get bored. Because most of our audience is Marvel, so we're Marvel fans. So we're just gonna start there.
Okay.
Should we do Okay, so let's do our favorite characters.
My favorite character in Marvel is Spider-Man.
Same. I think the main reason is because we were literally raised.
We were raised as soon as we were born. Oh,
as soon as we were born.
My dad put us in a Spider-Man onesie.
No, we literally are in the hospital. We open our eyes for the first time and see Dad wearing a Spider-Man. I'm just kidding. What if that was true? What if that was true?
Oh my gosh. No.
No.
You just see in pictures. It's
Oh.
My middle name is Spider and wait, no. Your middle name would be Spider. Mine's Man.
Hey, my initials are actually MJ.
I know. And my dad said he didn't even plan it.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
I'm trying to guess what your middle name is when it literally is.
They're
I wonder.
Okay. Also, because our dad is obsessed with Spider-Man. He had comics.
He used to have a tote full of just Spider-Man stuff. We found a TV guide that had Spider-Man in the front. I have a specialty pen. We have comics. I have a stuffed animal. Macey has a suitcase.
I have vintage shirts. Ashlee had one. Wait, yeah, you gave me.
Yeah.
Yours.
Let's see, what else was there? There was a 1980 huge Spider-Man doll that was unopened.
That was cool.
We all searched these things up on eBay, but they really weren't that much worth that much.
Which is weird because the Venom one was.
Yeah. So the Spider-Man one wasn't worth a bunch of money, but then the Venom version of it was.
Oh, and Wolverine.
We should just keep a bunch of our crap.
Hey, maybe that will be worth something.
Yeah. You never know, peeps.
What was I gonna say about? Oh, and we used to binge the Spider-Man shows.
The amazing. What is it called?
I think it's Ultimate Spider-Man.
The Ultimate Spider-Man. We used to binge watch that, and I still love it.
It's just so nostalgic.
I'm 10 years older, and I still find it hilarious.
And you know what's disappointing, guys, is Ashley hasn't seen the Spider-Man movies, the 2000 ones. Can you believe that? They're like, oh my gosh, we need to watch those.
Okay.
They're iconic, and if you're a Spider-Man fan, you would actually watch them.
Whoa.
I should just bye.
I never had a chance to.
Yes, you did. How do you think I watched them?
Dad, maybe you snuck on at midnight and you're PG-13.
Oh my gosh. No, Dad, I had them on TV every once in a while. So
I watched the weird crap, and let me tell you, I've seen some things.
You say this all the time. Like what?
Dude, I woke up early one time, and I chilled with Dad. Because he was up, and I watched this movie. It's Endor or something. It's so weird.
It's literally the planet.
Yeah.
In Star Wars.
It's not that. I forgot what it's about. Well, I kind of remember something.
Wait, when?
I don't know. 3 years ago.
You still remember the name? Wait,
because I found it the other day. I'm like, oh, I remember that.
Oh, let's Google it when we're done.
Dude, I think
people have seen the movie are like, yeah, okay.
People whose favorite movie, they're cool. I really hope that's not your favorite.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Well, what did Dad think about it? Had he seen it before?
Mm-hmm.
Why is this so foreign to me? How? What is this mystery?
What is that voice? You're what is this mystery?
So you can make fun of me, but I can't make fun of you. Literally, any chance to make fun of you get so mad. You literally just made fun of me. Earlier, you did a laugh, and I was like, stop, and you were like, stop being such a jerk, and then you're like, what was your voice?
What was your voice? Wear out. Anyway, our least favorite character.
Wait, I'm not done with Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
We still need to talk about the MCU because we literally went on about him. We're not even talking about him in the MCU.
Anyway,
what can you not? He's literally so powerful. He gets so underestimated. And he's funny as crap.
He's funny with a capital F.
His Okay, so I already told Ashley this, but when I got into comics, I was worried because he was adult Peter, and I was like, he's not gonna be funny. He's just freaking adult. But he is so funny. I was surprised. I started reading. I'm like, dude, you're hilarious. He acts so
Spider-Man in the comics.
He's like, oh. No, yeah, he's awesome.
Spider-Man is just awesome.
But I still like teenage Spider-Man better. But that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we stan. Just think of his powers. Super strength. Climbing on walls.
I am so sorry. I just freaking drooled, too. What am I, too?
Why am
I am, too. I'm sorry.
Why am I raving about Spider-Man and you're just nodding? He's your favorite, too. I'm going off about his superpowers. You're like, yeah,
Sorry, my mind is elsewhere.
Oh my gosh. Have you seen that meme where it's actually a really popular meme where it's the couple in bed and the wife is he's thinking about other girls, and then it's him actually, and he's it's just this random because they're facing opposite ways, and she's this, she's I forgot they can't see, but she's she's facing, she's turned the opposite way, but her face is, they probably know what I'm talking about. It's towards him.
Yeah. And
then he's on his side, just laying down, and she's he's thinking about other girls. He's actually just thinking about Star Wars or something.
Probably thinking about the next MCU movie to come out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Girls, I feel they think way too hard about boys. And then boys are just...
But that's also because boys are laid back. And so
Yeah.
girls
Do you notice that girls always change themselves to like be fit for a boy, and boys will just like don't give a crap?
Yeah, like they'll literally put their makeup on. He's like, I don't care.
I literally don't. I don't notice. Or like, honey, I lost 20 pounds. Oh.
He's like, okay, we should not be freaking okay.
Guys listening to the podcast. Like,
you know what?
there is like a 2% male listenership.
You know what? Yeah, that's good because like we need more
Variety. Hey.
We literally are so nerdy to the point where like boys could listen to this and not be like, it's not like we're talking about like perfume. Actually, that was
That was really random.
I mean, like
I could have thunk.
I mean, like we're not. I am not offending so many people.
Honey,
right now.
I got this new scent of perfume I got today.
I mean, like we're not like, oh my gosh, I went to like Target the other day, I got this, and like, oh, this is so boring. Like we talk about.
Hey, I can talk about Target deals.
I mean,
Me and Macey are like perfect because we're like girls. Hold on, that's not where I meant to go with that.
we're perfect because we're girls. What the crap?
Girl gang. Because we're like
The male listeners are like, we see it decrease to 0%.
Oh no. Not what I meant. Sorry. Shh. I was trying to speak. Because we like girl stuff, but we also like Marvel stuff.
That's
you know what I mean?
Very well spoken. Let's just applaud.
It's better than because we're girls.
Yeah, I guess. But...
Ew.
What?
Do you smell that?
Yeah, it's you. Guys, do you smell that? Like, do you...
You're just like laughing. I'm seriously worried.
Do you think they find our laughs cringy? Like, do you ever think about that? Like, do you ever listen to podcasts and you're like, their laugh is annoying? I mean, hardly ever do I find it, but there's like one podcast and like, their laugh bothers me.
Or like, whenever you watch like fail videos, you're like, dude, what is with that?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
they're like, and they're like, ha, 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 ha. And you're like,
I was like, just I was like, what is wrong with you?
okay, we need to get back on topic.
Anyway, our least favorite Marvel character is. I can't even think.
Should we like cut out villains?
Yeah, let's cut out villains.
Because that's kind of an obvious. Like, obviously, I hate Thanos, so we're just gonna cut him out.
Hey, it's pretty genius though.
Okay. How about the Falcon? Actually, yeah, he might be my least favorite. I don't like him. I mean, we stand a new Captain America, I guess, but like, I just don't like his personality. He has good intentions. He just doesn't have a good personality.
Ignore that. Get that out of your brain.
Wipe it from your mouth. I'm trying to think of like all the Marvel peoples. By the way, an underrated. We should do underrated and overrated too after we're done with this, but I'll go back to that. You gotta come up with someone. Do you like the Falcon? Well, you know what, guys? I really have a serious. What is it? Like, what's a good word for hate, but like not hate?
Despise.
I despise. I'm trying to make this anticlimactic. I despise. Wait for it. I'm sorry. Morgenstern.
Whoa.
I was trying to be anticlimactic. I was like building it up.
Anticlimactic?
It's just the way that she like. Yeah. So you were like, and I get there.
Isn't
like
anti like not?
Yeah. It basically means when you build up something and then it ends up not being.
Oh. Climatic. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Like, I know that.
Yeah. But now you know even more. But it's just the way, like, oh my gosh, she just bothers me. Ashlee, her sweater is just, it isn't.
Her sweater.
Okay. I'm kidding. I love
her who picked it out.
She's like, that's amazing. Thank you. Cool. No, I love Morgan. Ignore that. I was just trying to be funny, but no, I like
That's
that.
not funny. Stop it. You shouldn't say stuff like that. Just kidding. Free opinions. Just kidding. We don't have free opinions in here. I honestly can't think of anybody.
Really?
Okay, my least favorite is probably the Falcon. It's not like I hate him. He's just my least favorite.
Yeah, same. Like, I don't hate him to the point where I'm like, oh,
I despise him with strong passion.
But, like, yeah, I don't. He's the least favorite. Villain-wise, Thanos. Like, holy crap. He's annoying. And, or Abomination from Incredible Hulk. I hated him watching the movie.
Ugh.
I was like, you were so annoying. Or, no.
Or,
you know my least favorite?
Thunderbolt Ross.
Yes! I knew it! I was like,
can we talk about, what's his face? WandaVision?
oh, Hayward? That's true. We're coming up with all these. I think I still hate Ross more, though. Like, to be honest.
I gotta go do something.
Okay.
You carry on the conversation. I'll maybe a minute.
No. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so, I hate Hayward, but I think I hate Ross more just because, like, he's so annoying. Like, so, in Civil War, he was annoying, and, just, ew. Like, ew. He's so, like, ugh.
Ew.
And sorry, I just have to add on in Infinity War when Rhodey's talking to him and he's like he's just being so rude. I'm like,
he's like, how dare you show up here? He's like, can't see my face. I'm so sorry.
It's so freaking messed up. How he's literally yelling at him, and he even signed the chords, and he's like, "Do you remember Sony?" He was like, "Yeah, I wish I had," or something like that. It's like,
who?
Rhodey.
Yeah.
Like when he's talking to him in the room.
When I first watched it, I'm like,
I know. I was like, excuse me.
What's going on? What about
what? So by the way, I'm kind of not looking forward to the Thunderbolt Ross show because I'm like, I don't want to see your freaking face again.
Go away. I wish you'd like die.
True. So annoying. Oh, John Walker.
I was just about to say that, but I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah.
I was like,
ew. But there's so many freaking horrible villains in Marvel.
I hate John Walker with a strong passion.
And like, Marvel's really good at making you hate villains.
And making you cry. Frick.
Yeah. Okay, now what's your favorite underrated character in Marvel?
Wong.
Rhodey. Hashtag Wong power.
I love how it's like Infinity War when he does like the circle to cut off the guy's hand in Infinity War.
Yeah, why?
And then it's like, it's like, cool trick, never do that for the rest of the time. I'm like, listen, like you could have done that to Thanos.
Yeah,
like,
you literally just make his head come off. Like, what is so
just
confusing?
cut his arm off.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they had to make a 2-hour movie.
Exactly. So Infinity War, Doctor Strange had plenty of chances to do that, and in Endgame they had like so many chances to do that.
Let's just go with the fact because they're both good movies. Anyway. Okay.
Rhodey.
Yeah, Rhodey.
I love him. He's so underrated. Honestly.
Something, and it's like Rhodey being the only brain cell of MCU. Like,
I'm the one who showed you that.
I just found like an updated version of it.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh, from him from Falcon Winter Soldier? Because he was the only brain cell in that one, too.
Mm-mm.
He's like, bro, why you be giving the shit away? And he's like,
Bucky was pissed. He's like, why did you give it away? Seems like, well, it just felt like the right thing to do.
Sorry.
Captain Heaven's just like,
I just remembered. So you know how we're talking about Rhodey, right? I just remembered our last episode's title is literally called Is Rhodey the Best Avenger? Okay. Rhodey's supremacy, because honestly, he deserves the love.
Hashtag, I was gonna say free Rhodey, but it doesn't really need freeing, so.
We literally obsess over him so much. And it's because
problem.
Literally he doesn't even get as much love as he deserves.
He does not. Okay, anyway.
Favorite overrated?
Favorite overrated?
Or like overrated. Trying to think. Is it weird that I think like Bucky to a point is like really overrated?
Yeah.
Because I love Bucky so much. Like there's not something I hate about him. Like he's literally one of my favorites. But I feel like he is overrated. Like way overrated.
Okay.
Because people love him so much. I'm like, you need to chill. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just
Morgan Stark is so overrated. We should do something with Morgan in the title.
Yeah.
Does Macy hate Morgan?
Okay, we're doing that for the people who clicked on it already see the title. They're like,
they're like, yeah, we know this is the title.
because that's what we clicked on.
It's like we don't even end up using it.
Like,
well, I guess we'll wait and see.
Anyway.
Overrated. Sorry. I
don't know.
said Bucky. Also,
I was gonna say Falcon, but he's like, everyone hates him, so. I'm just kidding.
not on social media.
Okay, then him.
Well, I feel like people give all the right characters, like, all the love. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Who's all the Avengers? I'm trying to think. No, I know who they are. I'm just trying to go run them through my head. Bless you.
I'm so sorry.
What? That's loud. Anyway.
People with headphones are like, I was gonna say Hulk for another underrated.
He literally popped in my head. For underrated, yeah.
I just thought of that.
He's amazing. Love him. Because he's like, he's just awesome. He's like Tony Stark, because he has the brains, but he's also so
strong.
He's a cinnamon roll. Like in Thor Ragnarok, especially when he comes back into Bruce, and he's like, I just want to go home.
When I first watched that, and I hadn't like watched anything else, he's like, I look like Tony, and me over here like, is Tony? And I'm just kidding.
That's kind of controversial. Should we like shut off the podcast now? Because people are rioting right now. Oh my gosh.
I know.
You didn't know who Tony was?
No, I was kidding.
I know, at the time I'd like seen Marvel movies. So I knew who he was,
like,
but I was like,
I didn't get what he meant. Because
he's wearing his clothes. Like, I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay.
Dude. Okay, let's move on to Star Wars.
Yes. Should we break it down into like shows and stuff?
Okay,
like,
first
this is so hard.
We'll break it down into movies and then separate shows.
Okay.
So movies first. Favorite character?
Ray. Excuse me? No, let's not do that.
Honestly, I just canceled this movie out of my mind.
Han Solo. Or Luke.
Yeah?
Or Leia. Basically the three of them. Like
the Holy Trinity.
Oh, they're amazing. Oh, or Obi-Wan. I love Obi-Wan. He's amazing.
I hate sand. Sorry, those didn't have anything to
Obi-Wan's
do with
like,
Obi-Wan.
I didn't say that, girl.
Did you see that meme? Macy, have you seen that meme where it's like...
Is it the Omega one?
What?
Is it the Omega one?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you that one.
I've seen so many more Bad Batch ones now. No, I've seen a lot of Loki memes now.
Same.
I was like, freaking finally.
Hey, I posted some. Like, I basically search up, because they all come from Twitter. Since I don't have Twitter, I just search up on Google funny Loki tweets, and then BuzzFeed.
Who has Twitter? It feels like Twitter's like very toxic.
Yeah, but for the Marvel fandom, it's where everything is. So I just go on Google and search up like funny Loki tweets, and then like there's lists, and I just screenshot them all and post them to Pinterest because people don't post them anymore. Like, okay, I'll do it myself. So I'm your queen. Bow down to me. People have Twitter like, I'm good.
I am literally good.
What was the meme? Sorry.
Oh, and it's a picture of Anakin, and it's like this. His head is whatever. The scan's like, show me, look at me so I can see what you got. And he's like, he has an anger face, and he's holding a sand art. Like,
oh my gosh. But yeah, so the Omega one, I think you've seen it. You know how Obi-Wan always goes like this?
Mm-hmm.
Or they can't. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. Where he puts. How do I describe this?
Like a finger gun.
Like a finger gun on his chin, and he's like thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And the one like, Omega scene. This is from Bad Batch. If you haven't seen it, you probably have. Hopefully, you have.
Get off.
It's basically this girl. Anyway, I don't want to go into further into that, but she like. It was the scene where she was going like this, like copying Hunter, and it says like Obi Wonders. Like it was like the asterisk. Let me show you on the computer. That, and it was like Obi Wonders. Like, I don't know, happy guy.
Who creates this thing?
By the
I
way,
saw a thing, and it's like how to talk like a cool person, talk like Obi-Wan, and it was like, I put like instead of this, do this. And it's
I think I've seen that one.
it's like instead of saying it's me, I know it's me.
Good old Obi-Wan. He's amazing. Literally amazing.
Anyway,
wait. Also, we might have some spoilers for Bad Batch. Actually, no. We will have spoilers for Bad Batch.
We will. We will not. We will.
Yeah.
That did not make any sense.
Sorry.
So sorry.
Did you come with the movie one?
Yeah, all of yours listed.
Copycat. Oh, we need to go back to Marvel for a minute. We were going to talk about Loki, because I was going to say Loki is a good character.
Oh,
really.
okay.
But that's all I want to say, so we can go back now.
Okay.
Go back to Star Wars.
Can I just say
What?
now that we're on Omega? Omega.
Well, we can't come to that yet. What do you want to say?
Pause. Well, I'll pause it till we can just have a whole discussion about that.
Honestly, so good. Literally, Star Wars is doing good things with their family. Like, Grogu and the Mandalorian. Like, that was
Grogu and
joy.
Mando.
That episode
And
where
then-
he says goodbye is like literally better than any romance you could come up with.
Yeah.
Fight me.
Hunter and Omega. I love that.
I know.
But I'll save my
we'll talk
I'll
about
save
that.
my tangent until later.
A lot of-
I could literally go on a tangent. Not right now though.
So, least favorite character in the movies. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can't really think of any. Oh, wait, I was just thinking of the originals. That's why I was having a hard time. Okay, now I can think of plenty.
I know. I honestly just crossed those out of my mind. Okay.
Jar Jar, Rey, Kylo Ren.
Jar Jar. I literally just wish he would die.
And that's the thing. When I was watching Bad Batch, after watching the first episode, I was so scared Omega was going to become another Jar Jar. And I was like, please don't ruin this.
Same. I was like,
I was like, just leave, please. But she's
and
not.
then she's like, actually really good. I'm like, cool.
Yeah. And she actually has importance. I'm
Wish
like, Jar
Jar
Jar.
was like that.
Jar Jar has no importance.
He is so annoying, and Misa is sick of him. Sometimes I catch myself like when I'm texting my friends, like Misa is eating breakfast, and I realize I don't like Star Wars. I'm like, oops.
I swear. Yeah. Rey, if you guys know, I hate Rey and Kylo Ren, so it's a strong passion. Sorry. I forget, but the one time you were like, Kylo Ren's actually like good, and I was like, you want to repeat that?
Oh, I forgot. Another favorite character.
What?
Poe and BB-8.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Poe, BB-8,
and Finn. Finn's a good character.
Finn's a good character.
Also, everyone in Rogue One.
The one who just freaking.
That movie gets hated, and I'm like, why?
What?
Because they die at the end. Rogue One.
Rogue One? So sad. But like, I did not know they all died at the end.
Like, she's a dingo.
What did I see in the beginning?
Yeah. I don't know.
Cool.
Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome.
Sauce.
Okay, so,
Awesome.
overrated movie. No, let's do underrated movie character.
Let's do underrated.
I'm trying to think of characters I don't get.
Macy.
Never
mind.
Okay. You know what? I feel like BB-8 is... No, C-3PO. He gets hate.
He
like,
gets
why?
Friggin' hate. And I'm like, cool.
Especially in the sequels. Rey and everyone hate him. Like, what is your problem?
I seriously love that thing. It's like, what's the going?
Because, okay, mind you, he literally was like Luke's buddy and helped save the day.
Like, they go away and you're like, you literally left me with a bunch of jerks. Thanks.
Yeah. No, it's not. It doesn't sit right with me.
And R2-D2 was like powered down after Luke left. CCP was like, freaking amazing.
He's like, that's great. I'm stuck with these guys.
I'm just gonna power down at this point.
He has Leia until she dies, and he's like, okay, I'm done. What am I gonna do?
Don't shoot me.
I'm done. Honestly. Oh my gosh. Overrated.
Oh, honey.
Rey. Kylo Ren. Yeah.
That covers it.
Okay, as for I also want to go into Padme a little bit. I love her, but Revenge of the Sith just destroyed her. She was such a powerful character, and she was like
Died of heartbreak.
I know. I'm like, why did you have to do that?
Come on. Couldn't she have like died of like childbirth?
Yeah, or like have Anakin suck all the life out of her, something like that. Like something way better than freaking heartbreak. That is not Padme. That is so out of character.
He like keeps seeing things as like, what if Anakin like didn't and then like raised a family? I'm like, yeah, Anakin.
Like, I'm sorry, she was so
powerful.
Yeah,
and then
she was an amazing queen too. Like, can we just?
She was like the best queen they ever had.
Yeah,
and she was elected at 14,
and she so bad A2 in Attack of the Clones when like Anakin and Kenobi were just like sitting there. And she's like,
she survived a beast, but she died of heartbreak.
I know. Like, do you remember the scene? They're both strapped to the log. And they're like, how do we get out? And
what about
like,
Padme?
Yeah, and he's like, I think she's fine. She's just
doing well.
Oh my gosh, I love that part. And then they go ahead and make her die. I'm sorry, it just bothers me because she's awesome.
You know what, George Lucas? I don't even know what to say. Like, he did amazing, and then he did that.
He's like, sorry. Sorry.
Dude, I saw something that was like... And it's like, why does the Lego Count Dooku look like George Lucas? And it's like... It does. Our creator has turned to the dark side.
Okay.
And I looked at the picture, I'm like, oh
okay.
my gosh.
That was loud.
That was loud. And very uncalled for.
Sorry.
You should see her face right now. She's like... Can you see I was like, you should see her face. She's like, and then
they're like, I can see her. But
I can't see.
Okay, so should we go into shows now?
Okay. First, let's go into Clone Wars.
Oh, we're gonna like break up every show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Clone Wars, Rebels,
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Bad Batch.
Yeah.
There's so many shows, dude. We're just not gonna do Resistance because I'm sorry, I don't like that show.
And the only good thing is BBs.
Like,
I realize I slur my bunch of words together.
They're like, shisha. They're like, cool.
Like, I talk very fast.
We also say cool a lot.
Cool.
It's our, when we get merch, we should have one that says, like, something about awkward silence and one that just says cool.
No awkward silence. Have it in a tiny square on the sweatshirt and then big
so
letters
it's
on
like,
the back. And, like, cute font.
Yeah.
And, like, big words on the back. And then, like, a little thing in the corner. It's like...
We need to come up with a symbol.
GGG.
It'd be TGG. It's not Ga Geeky Gals. It's The Geeky Gals.
Why did I think... Ignore that.
Yeah, honestly, we would have the cutest merch. You guys would want to buy it. Like...
Okay. Yeah.
But we're not big enough yet. We gotta wait a little bit.
Just wait your little hineies.
Like,
ew.
If you want merch, the best thing to do would be to review us on Apple.
Recommend 10 people to our podcast.
You're
or 100. I mean, if you know 100.
If you... Okay, all we're asking for is if you know someone that loves Star Wars, Marvel, Disney, whatever, just...
Please.
Just recommend it. That would make our day.
Literally, you just have a quick conversation and then you're on with your day. So why is it so hard?
Like,
not recommending it.
And we have been growing a lot. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you.
all of you who are listening right now. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And who listen to our ads, because that's even better.
And you get to listen to our amazing singing.
But really what
like,
affects us most is if someone rates and reviews our podcast, because that boosts it so much. Like, it honestly...
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question for you.
What?
Can't
what?
Can you see, like, on your YouTube, who... So, you only see who obviously comments on your videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't see who, like, likes on your videos, right?
No.
Or, like, obviously you can't see who views it, because that'd be, like, a bunch of people. 1,000 views and just list it. Okay.
Yep. Okay, guys, let's see you, and bye. Okay. Are we doing Clone Wars first?
Clone Wars. My favorite character.
Ahsoka. She's... If I could pick a character to the whole entire Star Wars that would be my favorite, it would be her.
Freaking amazing.
Honestly.
I saw something that's like, Ahsoka is the perfect Jedi, and it listed all these, like, all these things. And I'm like, it's like she had emotions, but she didn't get carried away like Anakin. She wasn't driven to politics like Qui-Gon. Anyway.
But honestly, okay, Now that you mention him, I love him, and he was a good Jedi.
Qui-Gon?
Yeah.
Qui-Gon.
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 It's Qui.
I know. Qui-Gon.
But, okay, honestly, people,
Qui-Gon.
like, hate him a lot for the politics. But I feel like he was a good Jedi because he didn't, like, he had some good quotes that I can't remember them, but I remember he was very wise, and I'm glad you brought him up because I totally forgot about him. Yeah, he's a good character. He's only in for one movie. It's sad.
Rip.
And I loved him as a kid. I barely even knew him, but I remember reading about him in a book or something, and I was like, he's my favorite. And Dad was like, oh, okay. I loved him. I thought he was, like, the most powerful. Him and Yoda. I was like, okay, you guys.
Well, as a kid, I always knew Yoda was the strongest.
Yeah, same. But, like, also, Qui-Gon. Anyway. Least favorite character in Clone Wars? Jar Jar.
Yeah, probably.
Or, no. Wait, what popped in your head?
I was thinking about another favorite character.
Same. Who was it?
Rex.
Oh.
And Maul.
No, I love Rex too. Also, Maul. He's such
Maul
a good
is
villain.
bad.
He is amazing.
Season 7, I just can't. That episode between the fight with him and Ahsoka, I just can't get enough of because it's so good. Kudos? I think kudos. Kudos? I don't know. I don't like that word.
You literally just use it. You're like, I'm gonna use it, but I hate it.
I don't understand. Anyway, not the point.
It means like points to.
Not the point.
Say someone was picking up trash on the road when no one else would. You'd say kudos to them because they did something that no one else
Not
would.
the point. Anyway, I don't use that word. Macey uses it all the time. She's like,
no, I don't. Not as much. It's just a normal word.
Dave Filoni did so good.
Oh, with the last season. Sorry, we were talking about kudos too much. So
But yeah,
I agree. That was really good.
Amazing. Dave Filoni.
Best lightsaber scene in the whole entire Star Wars universe, in my opinion.
I just can't. Dave Filoni is amazing.
Marshall. Yeah. Okay, I was talking because you said Rex. Rex is a really good character. I love him.
Rex? Love him.
I was also going for Hondo.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because
I love him. He's not as funny in Rebels, but it's still
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hondo is hilarious.
Whenever I would see him in an episode, I'd be like, okay.
I love how him and Anakin get along so well, and then
I was just like, okay, cool. No, I remember. Okay, I had this distinct memory of this was like when COVID hit and we were all really, really sick, and my dad just decided to like binge Clone Wars. So we sat there for like a long time watching it, and then I remember because I hadn't seen it since I was little. And the episode with Hondo, well, there's more but episode with him, obviously. But, like, one came on, and I was like, and for some reason, I had bad memories of him in my head. I was like, I don't like him.
I used to, like, hate him.
Yeah, and I was like, ugh. And then I was dying the whole time. I was like, you are so funny. Like, why do you do that? I hate you. Like, I remember, do you remember the episode with the younglings? Remember, like, this is a different episode, but I'm just telling you who they are. Remember the episode where the younglings go in to get the karma crystals and the...
Ew.
But yeah, you know who they are, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode where they like get sidetracked and Ahsoka takes them to where Hondo is?
What?
And they're like rescuing Hondo after something. I can't remember. And then the kid...
Who just children with Hondo?
No, because... Oops, it's not just children. Like Ahsoka, Anakin, Obi-Wan are all there, but they had to bring them along because that was on the way. And they were just like, okay, stay back a little bit. And the youngest got on their like bike thing, and they I don't know why this is so funny. They went up to Hondo and they're like, don't worry, what is it they said? They're like, don't worry, we got you, or something like that. And he's like, oh, I'm so reassured. And he like hopped on. I was like dying. I'm so reassured. And, like, he's so funny, honestly.
Anyway.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Next show.
We didn't go into overrated on... Do we have any? Clone Wars? I don't think.
Okay.
Other than...
Rebels. Favorite character? Ahsoka.
Let's do other than Ahsoka.
Kanan.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say he's my favorite.
Chopper.
Oh my gosh, what a mood.
Okay.
Chopper is freaking hilarious.
Chopper reminds me of Anakin. Like, I know I can't compare a droid to
He
like,
is
a human, but
sassy.
he does give off Anakin energy. He is sassy.
He's a sassy boy.
Going back to the movies, Darth Vader is a really good villain. He's just iconic.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Yeah, honestly. But back to
He's so
Rebels.
powerful.
Sabine. I like Sabine.
I like Sabine.
And I'm glad that she was mentioned in Mandalorian. So people can know that the Rebels is freaking canon. People.
Wait, she was mentioned in Mandalorian?
Yes.
When
she was talking about, well, not like mentioned, but we actually, yeah, wasn't she? In the second season when she was like, oh, blah, blah, Thrawn, Sabine, or something like that. And then
I'm so glad Thrawn was mentioned.
I know, I'm like, honestly, amazing.
So people can actually go watch Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
Rebels is important.
It is.
It's not just a kid's show. It's amazing.
Especially for Mandalore. Like, Sabine's, it's important because
the listeners who actually like the Rebels, they're like,
wasn't that when the Darksaber was the Darksaber mentioned? It was mentioned in Clone Wars. Okay, yeah, right. And then
the Darksaber is mentioned in Clone Wars, Rebels, Mandalorian, obviously,
and you need to watch Rebels in order to watch the Mandalorian because
there's so many things that link to the Mandalorian.
Because Sabine was the one who gave her the Darksaber. And you wouldn't know that if you hadn't seen it. Anyway. They're like, why are you yelling at me? Like, people have seen Rebels. They're like, why are you yelling at me?
That's the point.
Yeah.
Okay. Least favorite character.
Huh.
Can I just say that Thrawn is like a freaking genius?
He is. He's a master.
You kind of gotta respect him.
I can't think of any. I wouldn't say,
I can't think of any.
Well, okay.
Can I just say Zeb is hilarious sometimes?
He is.
His relationship with Ezra.
Like, okay.
They're all.
I'm not, I hope people don't get triggered by this. I'm not saying that Ezra is my least favorite character, but if I had to pick one that I didn't like out of the whole entire group,
it'd be Ezra.
Because he's just a brat.
He's a kid.
He is a kid.
The part where he, like, gets pulled to the dark side, I'm like, you idiot! You idiot!
And he doesn't listen to Kanan enough. I'm like,
Kanan's like trying to tell him, he's like, dude,
this is bad. I saw this. It was so cute. It was like, it was posted on Father's Day. And it said, Happy Father's Day. And it had Kanan and Ezra, and then Hunter and Omega, and Din and Grogu. Like, this is so wholesome. Like,
I love it.
I know, right? And I totally forgot that Kanan and Ezra had, like, kind of a father, like, relationship. But, like, when you rewatch it, you're like, yeah, it's... Master and, what's it called? Padawan don't usually hug too much, and they hugged a lot. So, I never saw Anakin and Obi-Wan hug.
Those 5?
That was 3.
5.
That was 3.
I'm talking about a different thing, Macey.
Oh.
Let me talk. Those 5 started the rebellion, can I just say?
Which 5? What are we talking about?
The gang!
The gang? Who's the gang?
Hera, Kanan,
Sabine.
Like
the Ghost Gang?
Yeah,
the Ghost Gang.
The Ghost Gang. The Ghost Gang boys.
They did, honestly.
Without them, there would be no rebellion.
Wow. They're amazing.
Actually, I think it started with his parents.
Also, I'm sorry, but we have to talk about how happy I was that Kanan was mentioned in Bad Batch and Clone Wars. I was like,
we finally got to see the scene that I've been waiting to see forever. Someone did a side-by-side on Pinterest where it was like, when the Inquisitor was interrogating Kanan, it's like, what were her last words? And it like did the side-by-side between the episode and then.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Honestly,
I love it.
Okay. Well, because then it even made it more official. Like, you need to watch Rebels. Like, it's not a dumb show. Like, it actually has...
They keep dropping little hints. Like, no one would know who that was if they haven't seen Rebels.
And Kanan knew the Bad Batch. Like, come on, guys.
Come on.
Oh,
Rebels
man.
has Ahsoka in it and Rex. That should give you enough reason, Pete.
Literally. And Maul. And Darth Vader.
People who haven't seen it, they're like,
yeah, watch it now. I know it can seem like a childish show at times, but so does Clone Wars, okay?
you know what?
So does Bad Batch. Because they're meant for
Don't
younger
give me that
audiences.
crap that it showed on Disney XD, because Disney XD shows adults, though.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of Disney XD.
Honestly. It's like a nerdy group of Disney. That's literally all it is.
Okay, it does show some weird crap.
But yeah. Okay, well,
What's the point?
Do we have any overrated, underrated for this?
Nope.
Neither do I. Okay, let's move on to what's next. Mandalorian or Bad Batch?
I can't contain Bad Batch anymore, so we're gonna...
Okay.
Favorite character? I have to say Hunter.
Oh, this is so hard. Okay. I like Echo a lot. Okay, I like Hunter the best, actually. And I saw this thing. Sorry, but I saw this thing, and it was like, why do you think out of all of the clones that Omega looks up to Hunter the most? Like, well, he is the leader of the group.
I did think about that. Yeah, Hunter is the leader of the group.
And he's the one that... Okay, Wrecker actually is a lot closer to Omega than Hunter, because Hunter is like Din. He doesn't express his feelings.
Hunter is the father figure.
Yeah.
Wrecker is the brother.
Wrecker has hugged Omega so many times. There's not been
Their
one
cute
hug
little tradition where they eat the candy after missions.
Yeah, I'm like, that's so cute.
Even though she had that freaking PTSD moment, she's like, can't think of it. Not the point. Okay.
He tries to do it again. She's like, no, please. And he's like, I swear, we're...
Echo is the mother.
Mm-hmm.
Tech is the teenager.
Yeah.
Doesn't see the other people very much. It's always on his screens.
People, the moment that
Crosshair is not...
What do you think he would... Because we saw him with Omega a little bit before he, the chips.
Crosshair's kind of ornery, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Okay, can I just say, the episodes in season 7 with the Bad Batch, I didn't like it. I didn't like them. So when the show was announced, I'm like, yay! And then I freaking love it.
Yeah, I had very, very low expectations for it.
I freaking love it.
But yeah, going back to the Hunter thing, because people were like, well, there's two reasons. One, he is the leader of the group, so she's probably like, okay, he's a leader, I want to look up to him. Yeah. Also, he's the one who
she's like, I'm gonna look up to you.
I feel Wrecker was nice to her. He's like, oh my gosh, you're awesome. And then but also Hunter, he's more professional than Wrecker, I guess, in a way. More. Mm-hmm. So she's probably like, okay, I want to be like him because.
The last episode killed me.
Oh no.
Okay, the action, amazing. Not the point. I keep saying not the point because I keep going.
You're like, blah, 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 the point that you're like, okay.
I can't understand you. It's I go so fast and then I pause.
You're like,
huh? When she was going down and they saved her, I'm like,
did you notice that she had the same cuffs as Grogu did?
Oh, really?
Yeah, how Grogu has the little tiny, and she had the same ones. It was like, dude, okay,
I can't believe she got down the ladder with those.
I know. I was like, dude, that's giving me anxiety. When she's going down, I was like, I need to close my eyes. This is freaking me out.
And then the robot, I'm like, freaking go away.
He's annoying at it.
Me and Dad
also feel bad.
Me and Dad watched a screen crush video.
I watched it with you.
You were in bed because that's when Dad fell asleep.
I watched the one where he went over the episode.
The Toto one where it did Africa over it. Mm-hmm. And then Dad didn't get it. He just kind of looked confused. I'm like,
oh, well, I watched the breakdown with you guys. The one in the morning, kind of when I was doing school.
Oh, yeah. This is for when Hunter got shot. And you were in bed. And then it's his assistant director's name is like Toto, and he like paused and he did Africa over it. Dad didn't get it, but it's
okay. I have to admit, we're going off about him. Like, if you don't watch him, I'm like, sorry, but when he, you know how like when he used to say your mom, and he like would like be like, go check out my website. I'm like,
she's so annoyed, but now I find it so funny.
It kind of pisses me off at times, though.
Based on another Western, it's your mom,
and it kind of because it always get like, always.
It's like your mom, like
no to no fail. Okay, here's the thing.
He gets so good.
Like, okay, Ash, hear me out. So, because I think the only reason I used to be pissed is because he'd be like, oh, and if you like your mom, go to this website. I'm like, I don't care about the ad. I just want to watch your video. But now he doesn't do that. But I think also a reason why sometimes pisses me off because it's so anticlimactic. He's like, blah, 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 your mom. I'm like, okay, that's awesome. How did I fall for that? I swear.
So good.
It was the WandaVision one where he was like, did you guys notice this? Look at them. It's your mom. I was like, you're kidding.
Hey, Easter egg. Look right here. It's your mom. Awesome. Okay. I've been saving my tangent.
For Hunter and Omega?
Hunter and Omega
I know, okay?
So cute. I let you go on your tangent on Spider-Man, so be quiet, please. I'm just kidding.
I express my love because I love him.
I love Hunter and Omega.
So do I.
Like,
jeez.
They're probably the reason I love the show so much.
Okay, but you need to chill a little bit. Like, there's other good parts of the show. There's other good parts
when
of the show.
When I first saw that Macey was talking, I was just like, ew.
Yeah, because I was teasing her. She's like, I love Hunter. I was like, ew. It's
like James did.
What other time did you do that and I, like, teased you?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember. It was, like, it was something. It was another, like, father something relationship. What? Oh, when you said... when you were like, I love Tony and Peter's relationship, I was like, ew. You were like, shut up. But yeah, oh my gosh, their relationship is amazing. Did that hurt?
No.
Oh, I want to like push your glasses into your head.
We're just like in my head. Cool.
No, but literally their relationship. I'm so sad that Tony died. I'm incredibly sorry. Why do you feel the need to do that?
This is not okay.
Honestly, but whatever. We didn't even get that much of them either.
No, we did
freaking
not.
Jerks. So, back to Hunter and Omega. Okay. They need a hug. Like, you need to hug.
That's, like, at the end of the new episode, I was like...
In his defense... I mean, in her defense, she was cuffed, so she couldn't really, like...
I still think... And it's like... he took... Shit, I forgot his name. Blah, blah, blah's advice. You know that episode when they visited the clone?
Oh, Cut's advice?
Yes!
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't even notice that, but... Yeah. So cute.
He took a lot of advice from that episode, actually. Yeah. Honestly.
I can't.
Oh, but, like, I kind of cringed at that part where she, like, turned and, like, hit her head, like, against him, like, right where he got shot, and he, like, kind of, like, flinched, and I was like, oh, I'm just imagining the pain. He didn't flinch, but, like, it wasn't like he was like, ugh, but, like, she did it, and he kind of went like that, and then he, like, bent down, and I was like, are you okay?
Oh,
I know, I was
like,
like, it
I just thought it was
pained
cute.
me.
I just thought,
it
like,
is cute.
She went, like, after Wrecker, she went immediately to him, like, yeah.
It was cute.
I was waiting for the reunion, I'm like...
But, like, also... It was cute. I just kind of, like, flinched. Just like, oh, I'm just having the pain.
I love them with a strong passion.
I know. So do I. You're like, I am not like other girls. I love that. And then everyone's like... Did you know
I'm
people...
not like other girls. I was like...
Did you know
I'm
they...
not like other
okay,
girls.
can I talk?
No.
Did you know people call them the dad batch?
Love it.
I had to tell you. It's funny. But yeah.
I can't express how much.
I do
I'll
feel
stop
bad
now,
for
but-
her, though. Because he's like, I promise we go back to Camino.
I love
I'm like,
it.
you're gonna go back.
I was like, the Bad Batch are going back to Camino.
I was like, I'm sorry, Omega, but you are gonna have to go back at some point. There's no doubt.
Sorry, I'm just remembering the episode, so we need to move on before I go into, like, freaking...
But it's, like, so good to talk about. Like, I wouldn't mind talking about this the rest of the time.
Least favorite character. I love that Bane returned. Can I just say that?
I know. I kind of
Bane reminds me of my childhood.
Same.
Because
I used to be terrified of him.
I always remember. I was like,
I used to just call him the sucky guy because
the sucky.
Because he had the tube thing on his cheek, and I was like, "It's the sucky guy." And I was like, "Yeah, it's the sucky guy."
I always called him the hat guy because of his big hat.
I love his hat.
That's sick.
Oh, Toto.
I can't stop.
Oh gosh. Okay, is it?
I have a question.
I
already talked to you about this one. Like when she's in the red force field thing, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a force field, so.
Yes.
When he's like threatening to like shoot her, he can't shoot her, right?
He could go around though.
Just presses the button. He's like,
yeah, you're just like. Maybe it's one of those field things where from the inside, if you touch it, you'll like, but then like people come walking. That doesn't make sense.
I just remembered the thing where it was a red force field.
I know. I was like, dude, you just stepped too hard. He's so chill. Oof. I'm surprised New Rockstars didn't do a breakdown for that episode.
There were so many things.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. There's so many memes. It's like Obi-Wan waiting for the red force field. Like,
is it weird that I kind of don't like Fennec Shand?
In my head. Sorry.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah. And that's really weird. Okay, I don't know if she's evil or nice.
Well, in the episode we just watched,
obviously she's protecting her, but she's getting paid too, so.
But she bothers me because she's constantly trying to take her. I'm like, you need to chill.
Oh, wait.
I don't want you to take her.
Macy. What? You know that episode with the sisters?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Didn't they out her out? Or them out? In the episode we watched with them?
Mm-hmm.
They were like, oh, we found something you might be interested in.
Yeah, I literally thought they were talking to bounty hunters. They were talking to Rex.
They were talking to Rex?
Yeah, did you not hear the breakdown?
What?
He's like, they were talking to Rex. I thought they were talking to bounty hunters. Because I'm like, those little boot.
Wait, how am I just finding this out?
They were talking to Rex.
I was wondering where he came from. I was like, bro, you just appeared out of nowhere.
They were talking to Rex, so they knew how they found him.
What?
Did you not see that breakdown?
No.
I was like,
how did I thought they were talking about the bad guys.
I know, when they were I thought they were talking about bad guys. I'm like,
I was like, no, like, I hate you, but okay. They're not as
Can
bad
we just
anymore.
have a moment of silence for the horrible episodes for the sisters in season 7?
They bothered me. But then again,
we waited a week, and we got these pieces of trash.
But then again, the action was still good. But, like, they bugged me.
Sisters suck. That's the point.
Okay, as for underrated characters, Red Badge, Tech is very underrated.
Tech is so underrated.
He's the guy in the chair.
I was about to say that. Guy in the chair.
Okay, like how you said that he was like the teenager. He like cares about Omega, but he's like distant.
I feel like he's the most distant.
Yeah, out of all
Echo,
of them.
Hunter, and like Wrecker are like close to her, and then Tech's like the teenager.
I like in the episode where she's like, "What was the war like?" and he was like
just one mission, and then he's like, "I just told you." I'm like,
Omega's like, "Excuse me,
don't talk to me like that."
She didn't like be upset, but I was like,
Tech, no.
But it can be a touchy subject, obviously. She's like, "Give me all the deets." He's like, I
thought death. That's what the war was about. Okay. I love how you just started laughing when I said death. You're like, death?
Well, because oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. He's very underrated because he's so smart and he literally does everything for them.
Yeah. Without him, they probably would not be alive right now.
I love the episode. The first episode. You know, after like Omega copies Hunter and all that, and Wrecker, what is it he does? He's like talking to the Imperials, and then he says something, and Hunter and Tech just shake their heads. Like, what is it he says? And Hunter goes like this. He's like, and Tech's like, what part? And I was like dying. I was like, oh my gosh.
I saw a meme and I didn't even remember it. And it's like, they were talking about the engine, and then Hunter's like, "Is it critical?" And it's like, "Well, it's not threatening our life, our life vitals." And Hunter just looks at me. He's like, "Are you kidding me?" I don't remember that in that episode. I looked and I'm like,
okay, we are talking so much about the Bad Batch.
oh,
the title could be
that episode
obsessed?
where Wrecker built Omega like her own little space.
Oh no, that's
so cute.
Wasn't that Crosshair's old place?
Let's talk about that.
What if he? What if
No,
he
I think he was like built like on top of storage.
Okay, I was gonna say, what if he like got the chip removed and came back and was like, "Am I just replaced? Like, where do I go?"
With
They're like,
the
"You sleep
child."
in the bathroom." It's like amazing.
Do they?
Yeah,
It's weird.
they're clones. They're not freaking
No,
robots.
I'm just saying, like, it's a small ship. Moving on.
Can you just pee on the floor? There has to be a bathroom.
It's
That should be our title. Is there a wait? What's their ship called again? There's an M.
It's just a ship.
No, it's called something with an M.
It's called the Black
Let's
Mamba.
call it Blink for now. Does the Blink have a bathroom? Okay. Let's call it the Black Mamba.
It's black.
That's a dumb question. Do they have a bathroom? Of course they do, you idiot. Does the Millennium Falcon have a bathroom?
Just kidding.
Does the Ghost have a
That
bathroom?
thing's a mansion.
I know, it's very nice. The Ghost has a bathroom.
That thing's also huge.
Every ship has a bathroom.
Their ship is small.
Actually, ships are like houses in Star Wars. Therefore, they... Are you expecting them to hold it in? The whole time they're in the space?
Maybe just peel them. This is getting really
No,
weird.
that can't work, because in space... No, that doesn't work, because then they would get sucked into space and they just die.
Let's please stop talking about this. Next show, Mandalorian. Favorite character.
Grogu? Like, is that one question? He's so cute. Grogu.
Grogu. Yeah.
Do you want to hear a secret?
And Mando, obviously.
Yeah. Do you want to hear a secret?
What does that do well with me?
Okay. Okay. Do you guys... This is embarrassing to admit, and I'm so ashamed of myself. But when Mandalorian came out, I didn't like it. I saw the cover on Disney Plus, and I was like, ew. And Dad was like, what's this new show? Like, we kind of just treated it... Because I didn't know it was canon. I thought it was just some extra, and I was like, ew, what is this? And it was when we were in Salt Lake. We were, like, visiting family. Yeah. And he was like, have you guys seen the show? It's actually really good. And I was like, Dad, I don't want to watch this. And he was like, no, you gotta watch it. It's good. And I watched it and I was like, what is wrong with me? Why did I hate this? So ashamed of myself. That show's so good. And the third season isn't supposed to come for a while.
Oh, what? Because we have the book of Boba Fett first.
I love you, Boba,
Rip.
but I'm also done with you.
Boba Tea.
We've seen him. Prequels. Originals.
I thought he was dead.
Clone Wars. No, literally everything you could ever imagine. Like, can we chill out a bit?
Oh, jeez. I just thought of the meme you created.
Yeah, I thought he was dead too. That was a big shocker.
I didn't even know who he was for a minute. Like, cool, random guy. That's like... I was like, that's Boba. I'm like,
You're like, Boba who?
Boba Tea.
Okay, he's so adorable in Attack of the Clones, though, and in Clone Wars. Just a little kid. Like, Omega is adorable. He just
Except, he got, like, teamed up with a bunch of gangsters. I'm like,
yeah, he's like, I am the ruler. Okay.
least favorite character.
Moff
Moff
Gideon. Bugs me. Oh, it's so annoying. So annoying.
Can you just go away for 1 second and let him freaking, like, raise his child?
The episode with... when he sent those dark troopers or whatever they're called, I'm like, this is making me have anxiety and I hate it.
Go away. Macy.
Huh?
I love how we just forgot to mention that Ahsoka's in it.
I know. I did mention that.
Anyway, they did her perfectly in live action. Like, I was worried, I'm like, hey, she's going to be a really hard character to do in live action. I wish they could have made her, like, things a little longer like they were in Rebels.
I know.
Like they were short like they were in Clone Wars instead of, like, long when they were in Rebels.
I'm like, how does that even make sense?
Ignoring
you can't cut that.
It's probably just like,
Like, whatever, we'll just ignore, I guess.
Ew. Just imagine, like, what if they're, like she grows up to be really old and it's, like, to the freaking floor.
Kind of a Star what?
Ew. Get that out of my mind.
We have spent so long on Star Wars. Okay, let's finish up The Mandalorian, though.
Okay, that's done.
Underrated or overrated? Okay, also, that girl, what's her name? Cara Dune or something like that? What's her name? The one with... she bugs me.
Yeah.
She's just cocky. Like, she's like, I know how to shoot a gun. I'm like, that's cool. So does everyone else.
I'm sorry, have you seen Mando?
Like, in that one episode where she has the machine gun and she's, like, being snippy to everyone.
I know how to shoot a gun.
Like, what is your problem? Like,
She bugs me.
And she always has that look on her face. She was, like, so sure of herself. I'm like,
but we have to give her credit. When she's like, what are you doing? And he's like, they got the kid. She's like,
she's like, okay, I gotta help. That's true. I gotta give her credit for that. Oh, I forgot when Grogu was taken. Stop reminding me.
Okay.
I don't need any more of this family stuff.
Moving on. Disney.
Oh, are we still gonna do this?
Okay, we should probably end now.
When did we start? We started like 8. So, okay, we should do a part 2 though.
Okay, we're gonna stop now, and we're gonna do part 2 later.
We can do Disney and Harry Potter next.
Our next episode is blank because I'm not telling you. You ding dong.
It's like, oh.
Wait,
Okay.
what is it?
What do you mean?
Oh, I know what it is.
I don't. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna end now.
And I promise we'll do part 2.
Okay,
We will.
ready? Bye. Get you out.
Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode.
Oh, I wanted
You
to
guys
try to be
are
the end, and then you just didn't. Like,
Fine, you can do a kitchen video.
Okay, ready? Go. Get you out.